Hey y'all, what is up? It is Sunday. I believe it is the 30th. Yeah, Sunday the 30th. Um, I just wanted to make a new video. Sorry if you can't hear me as well. I've been kind of feeling under the weather, so I've been trying to get over that, but just thought I'd make a new video just saying hey. Uh, a little tired too. I went. Wow, I'll tell you why I'm tired. Because I do. I just want to. So don't argue with me. But uh, so Friday we or after school I do honor guard for unarmed expedition. Well, no, that's Thursday. Okay, so Mondays I do armed exhibition for honor guard, and then Tuesdays is unarmed IDR and color guard, which I am a commander for color guard. And then don't have it Wednesdays, so I just ride the bus home. Well, another thing with Wednesday, this last Wednesday, we actually got to wear our uniforms for the first time. So my ROTC uniform, just in case you didn't know. Not this, my like complete full service dress. So I had like a blue shirt and then service jacket with my ranks on. I just say these things, the tabs right here. Had a tie. Again, I was wearing my service jacket, so I had my Smith over here, my nameplate, and then I had my rank up here, which is Cadet Airman. That's the first. Wow, you start out as a Cadet Airman Basic, and then it goes Cadet Airman. Wow, I'll just say Cadet Airman Basic, Cadet Airman First Class, Senior Cadet Airman, and then it goes Staff Sergeant, Technical Sergeant, Master Sergeant, Senior Master Sergeant, and Chief Master Sergeant. That's for the Air Force. That's E1 through 9. But since I'm a junior or Air Force Junior ROTC, the ranking systems do work that kind of way. But me, I'm a Cadet Airman, so I have second rank above Cadet Airman Basic, which is what you start out as. That's no rank. Hopefully, I'll get promoted soon. I have my little red agulet. It's like a paracord bracelet, but it goes on your shoulder to signify different positions you have. My red agulet stands for that I'm in color guard. So that, and then I have my ribbons, which I don't. I have to do that. I'll probably do that on a video like on Wednesday or something. Like come down because I wear my uniform home instead of putting it away because it just makes it easier since I ride with elementary kids and I have nowhere to put it because my adopted sister is sitting beside me. So that I'll have to do that Wednesday. But then I have my ribbons over here. I have 4 ribbons. One's a service ribbon. One's an academic ribbon. One's good conduct ribbon, and the other is an attendance ribbon. I'll talk a little bit about the ribbons a little bit. So my ribbons, service ribbon is basically where if you do 10 hours of community service, you get that, which I'm almost probably going to get my first oak leaf cluster for that because I have put in a number of service hours. So I probably will get promoted for that. See, let's see, I had about 16 hours, or, well, no, it's 12 hours, 12 hours community service. So I had 16 hours, that's why I got my first one. And if you don't know what an oak leaf cluster is, you put it on your ribbon to signify you've got it more than once. So basically, I've done 16 hours and then done about another 6 hours. So I just need about 2 more hours of community service, and I could get my first Oak Leaf cluster put on that. So that's the service ribbon, 12 hours community service. Good conduct ribbon just means I've not gotten any detention. I followed rules. I haven't gone to CAP, which is basically if you don't have homework done, or it's kind of like a detention place that they send you. I haven't got that. That's what the good conduct is. Um, Attendance is where you have no more than 2 excused absences in a quarter, which I have not had any absences. You cannot have any unexcused, so you have to at least have less than 2 excused absences per quarter to attain that. Let's see, so I've gone over the 3, and then fourth one, of course, is academic. Academic means that I have to be passing every class, have a excuse me, have a grade point average of at least a 3.0, which I'm good because I have a 3.6, and I at least have to have a 97 or above in Air Force Junior ROTC, which I have 100 in. Well, not now, but I don't know. Well, it's because my inspection was off a little bit, but so yeah, those are my ribbons that I have, and then hopefully I'll get some more soon. I always joke with people. I'm like, "Hey, I'm catching up with you," and they have like a whole big bracket of ribbon. I'm like, "Hey, look, I'm catching up to you." So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I guess I'll have to wear that like on Wednesday or something. I'm like, I thought about doing that, but I forgot and never really did that. So that was Wednesday. Had our first uniform inspection, and then Thursday was unarmed exhibition. So yeah, Monday I stay till 3:45. Tuesdays to about 4:30. Wednesdays don't stay afterwards. Thursdays I usually stay till 3:45, but this Thursday we did it till 4:30 to practice our unarmed exhibition team. And then Fridays, the past 3 Fridays we've been staying till about 5:30 because we have an extended practice, and plus for what happened Saturday, we had to go over our routines for that, so we stayed till 5:30. Usually on Fridays we just practice our armed exhibition. Like we practice armed on Mondays and Fridays, and we did extended practices on the past 3 Fridays because Mount Vernon had a home game, so we just do the practices, and then the people that show up to do the color guard ceremony at the football game come and get dressed. So we just go to the football game together and we watch that. So busy week. So didn't get home till about 11, or wow, about 10:30, 11. Didn't get to sleep till about then. Uh, the worst part is I had to wake up at 4 in the morning and get ready because we had our first drill competition in Springsboro, which is about 3 hours away. It's close to Cincinnati, but yeah, our first drill competition. We got there at about 8:30. We left at 5:15. Yeah, I got there about 8:30. Wow, more close probably to 9ish. But yeah, we got there. We were there all day till about 4 o'clock. Then we stopped by at the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base and ate there at the dining hall facility they have there. So that was fun. Didn't get back till about 8, 9 o'clock. Didn't get to bed till probably 10 o'clock. And then had to wake up for church in the morning. So I've been pretty tired. And again, with my cold, it's been a little shaky too. But all in all, it was a good week. I enjoyed our competition. Everybody was so nervous. I wasn't. I was just like, I'm fine. Let's just do this. Come on, guys. There's nothing to be worried about. And then once everybody got into feel of the competition, everybody did okay. And then we have another competition next week. I'm not sure where that's at. I wish I knew. Well, I know the one after that is, I believe, in Erie, Pennsylvania. That's on the 11th and 12th. That's in Erie, Pennsylvania. So that will be a 2-day trip. We'll go to a hotel and then go to the competition in the morning. stay there, and then come back late again. Oh yeah. So the next 2 weekends I completely have full. Yeah, I didn't go trunk or treating. I mean, I wanted to, but then again, I wanted to go to the football game. Mount Vernon did get beat, but seeing as I'm East Knox, I'm like, I didn't really care. So I was like, yeah, go East Knox, yay. Or I'm like, I know most of my friends go to Mount Vernon, but still, I'm East Knox. So yeah, that's been that. I don't think we are. I don't think Mount Vernon has a home game this weekend though. So I just gotta go through it, I guess. Like I said, we had a great competition. And surprisingly, we did unarmed inspection for one of our competition things, which is basically where you stand still and they'll inspect you and ask you questions and you cannot make eye contact. Basically, you cannot break your military bearing. You just stare straight ahead and answer their questions. All we memorized was the phonetic alphabet, like Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India, Juliet, Kilo, Lima, L. Okay, M, Mike, November, uh, Oscar, excuse me, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray, Yankee, Zulu, phonetic alphabet. We had to memorize that and then memorize military ranks for E1 and E1 through E9. Sorry, this sickness is killing me, guys. E1 through E9 and O1 through O10, which is basically the ranking system of the Air Force. O stands for officer and E is enlisted, which I already told you the enlisted, that's Airman Basic, Airman, Airman First Class, Senior Airman, Staff Sergeant, Technical Sergeant, Master Sergeant, Senior Master Sergeant, and Chief Master Sergeant. That's E1 through 9. Then the O's is Second Lieutenant, First Lieutenant, Major, Captain, Lieutenant Colonel, Colonel, Brigadier General, Major General, Lieutenant General, and General. I think I messed up the Captain and Major. No, I'm pretty sure it goes Major then Captain, or Captain then Major. I have to look that up real quick. I'll do that right now. I'm like, 01. Oh, basic. I'll do like Air Force officer ranking table. But basically, that's all we memorized because they didn't give us the stuff that we were supposed to memorize. So, excuse me. Yeah, second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, then major. Okay. So I did say that wrong, but everything after that, I was good. Sorry. My nose is killing me. But yeah, we didn't know anything except for phonetic alphabet. They asked us questions that were kind of easy, but it was just like, we didn't do bad. We weren't last place. Like, they asked us the question, like, when was the Air Force born? And, like, I didn't know the answer to that. They asked us, like, when was Pearl Harbor bombed and who bombed it? They're like Japanese. They're like, and then who they asked the question to, they're like, this cadet does not know. I'm like, come on, guys. It was December 7th, 1944. So I did know some of the questions they asked us, and we didn't get last place. So that was good. We were expecting to get last place because we didn't know the material that we were supposed to memorize. They asked us, like, who holds this position. The girl asked me like, who is the commander in chief of the army and stuff, which that's Barack Obama. So I said Barack Obama, ma'am, and she's like, wouldn't that be the honorable Barack Obama? I'm like, yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I accidentally called her a sir one time, and I was like, oh, I'm like, oh no. I thought I was gonna get scolded. I was like, oh no. But yeah, so basically they'll come up to you and ask you questions, and you can't laugh, you can't smile, you just have to stand there straight ahead. And that's what I did. And believe me, I thought I was gonna fail, but I didn't. So we did get fifth place out of 12 teams, so believe me, we did good. I'm like, I wish we would have got at least third because then I would have gotten another ribbon. It was like, yay, would have gotten a ribbon. But no, we didn't. But we got fifth, so I was okay with that. And then one of our teams, I believe it was the I want to say Advanced Armed IDR, which I wasn't in that. But that was for like the upperclassmen. But they got third place, so for that. But overall, we got fifth place. And then we did knockout, which Keeling got in the top 10. He got seventh, which basically how the Air Force knockout works, or how that knockout works, is basically they'll say like right face, left face, about face, present arms, order arms, 10 hut, flight 10 hut. Basically, they'll do that, and then they have judges that walk around and see if your heels are together, your footing's correct. If you get tapped, you're out, and then it goes down to the final 10. Who's ever in the final 10 gets their place, and they get an award or their medal. I'm like, I didn't do very well on that because the about faces always get me. Because when I turn around, I'll try to do it here, but I don't think I will be able to. So with the about face, you bring your right foot behind you, turn around, and your feet are together at a 45-degree angle. Which I do okay with that. Sometimes my heels don't completely come together the right way, so it's basically gotta do what I need to do. Now, I mean, so that was my weekend. I try to keep you posted, and again, I will put another video up. I'm like my chair. But yeah, I will try to put another video up of my uniform. I do got this one on right now that I wore to church. It's just basically what we wore on the way home. Knox County Career Center Air Force Junior ROTC right there. And it has Ohio and like a star in the where we are in Ohio. And then it has wings. So that's basically what we wore on the way home. Then we went to the military base and ate there. Then we came home, unloaded everything off the bus, and went home. And I slept peacefully. No, not peacefully at all. Well, when I'm sick, I kept waking up because I couldn't breathe it in my nose. I was just like, help me. So yeah, and then my two nieces stayed over last night too. So I was like, well, I wasn't tired. I was just tired when I got home. So that was it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'll have to bring that in and show you guys that because I just love being in my uniform because it gets me so much respect. It's awesome. Okay, like on Wednesday, since I ride the elementary bus home because I'm a career center student, and the high school releases the same time as us, but we have to ride the East Knox bus to the school, which by that time all their high schools have been dismissed and the bus stars are taking them home, so we ride with the elementary students. But anyways, well, I'll say Wednesday morning, I already had my uniform on because you're supposed to wear it into school. Get it on in the morning and then wear it into school. So I wear that on. And my bus driver, Angel, was like, "Ooh, you looking snazzy today." And I'm like, "Oh, well, thank you." I'm like, "I know." So, and then when I got off, she's also my bus driver on the way home. When I was getting off the bus, she was like, you're going to get yourself a lot of girlfriends wearing a uniform like that. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know. Well, the funny thing was, is when we were back there, I was sitting with my fourth grade sister. I do that in quotations because she's not my actual sister. She's like my adopted sister. That we do that. She adopted me as her older brother, so that's that. But there were a group of girls sitting in the two seats in front of us, and they're like talking about candy and stuff, and they're like, "Give me some of that candy," and I'm like, "Yeah, I would give you candy, but I don't know if you should eat it. You probably shouldn't accept it from strangers." So they turned around and they saw me in my uniform, and they're just like, "Are you in the Navy?" I'm like, "No, no." They're like, "Air Force?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, sort of. It's ROTC." Air Force ROTC. So they're asking me a lot of questions about what we do, and I'm answering them. I'm just like, awesome, this is awesome. I wonder if I'll earn my recruiting ribbon if I recruit a bunch of fourth and fifth graders. I'm like, that would be awesome. Like, yeah, he told us about ROTC, and we really want to be in it. I'm like, that would be awesome, because then I'd get a recruiting ribbon. But yeah, Mike, that was funny. But yeah, but it is a nice uniform because you do get noticed and people do give you a lot of respect. They'll think you're actually in the military sometimes when you're walking out on the street, and they'll just be like, "Thank you for your service." They'll give you a handshake. You know, it's really an honor to wear the uniform. And something I don't like is the people in my class, well, other than me, Carissa, and Browning, Lucas. I call him Browning because, or we call him R. Lucas sometimes because, well, let's just leave it at because. But Browning and Carissa and me, I'm going to exclude from this. But what really makes me upset is Wednesdays are uniform inspection. And a lot of people hate wearing their uniforms. Like, they'll joke and say, "Oh, I'll just burn it in a fire or something." And I just get really upset about that because the uniform is a symbol of the Air Force and it's a respect and honor to wear the uniform. So when I hear people make comments like that, I just don't know what to think because to me, I love wearing the uniform. I just love it. On Wednesday, I like waited 3 hours to take it off after I got home. That's how much I love it. I mean, it's just like I understand that you hate it, but you don't need to make those comments and disrespect the Air Force and the ROTC. I'm just, but I'm like, I can't change people's opinions. They hate the uniform. They hate the uniform. They don't have to wear it next year. Only have only sophomores have to be in ROTC. Once you're a junior, you don't have to be. You can choose to be, but you don't have to be. I'm like, once you're a junior, and if you're still in the career center, you don't have to wear your uniform. Okay, so like you don't have to be in it. So like I want to be in it because I just love the ROTC. I got my own little family now. And it's just amazing. Speaking of which, Hunter just started following me. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you should stop following me. So yeah, I think that's about it. This video is a little long. I didn't expect it to be that long, but I'm gonna end it right here because it's almost at 24 minutes. So just have a great day and see y'all in the next video.